Waking up early, drinking matcha, journaling, working out, skin glowing, clothes perfectly styled, a to-do list that somehow always gets done. That's the that girl vibe, right? But here's the thing no one tells you. It can look beautiful. It can feel inspiring. But it can also leave you wondering, what's wrong with me if I can't keep up? What happens when trying to become her makes you feel like you're falling behind in your own life? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about becoming your best self without turning your life into a checklist, without turning your peace into pressure. If you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. This channel is about real growth, the kind that doesn't come from being perfect, the kind that comes from being honest with yourself and with the world around you. So today, I want to talk about something you've probably seen on your feed 100 times. That girl, that perfectly put together girl who seems to have every detail of her life on lock. She wakes up early, drinks something green, does her skincare, maybe a workout, journals, reads a book, drinks water from a huge glass bottle, and heads into her day looking totally in control. And let's be real, it looks good. There's a reason this trend caught on. It's aspirational, it's structured. It gives people a sense of direction in a world that often feels chaotic. There's nothing wrong with wanting to level up. There's nothing wrong with wanting to take care of yourself, feel healthy, and be proud of your routine. But sometimes we get stuck chasing the image instead of building a life that actually works for us. The problem isn't the actions, it's when those actions stop being about how you feel and start being about how you look. Suddenly, your morning isn't a peaceful start to the day, it's a test you have to pass. Your journal becomes a symbol of discipline, not healing. Your workout isn't about strength or energy, it's about staying in control. That's when it gets dangerous. That's when growth turns into pressure. Be That Girl can start to feel like playing a character. And the more you try to fit into that identity, the more disconnected you become from your actual needs. It's okay to want to improve. But if improvement comes at the cost of your peace, your authenticity, or your mental health, it's not worth it. So how do you find the balance? How do you show up for yourself, create routines, chase goals, and grow without losing your identity along the way? You start by asking a very honest question. What do I actually need? Not what's trending, not what everyone else is doing. What makes me feel clear, grounded, happy, steady? A scary version of that girl might not wake up at 5 in the morning. Maybe your best ideas come late at night and your body needs more sleep. That's not lazy. That's just your rhythm. Your version might not involve green juice and perfect smoothies. Maybe it's a warm cup of tea, or a 10-minute walk after lunch, or stretching while music plays in the background. You don't need an expensive planner. You don't need a certain aesthetic. You don't need to document your progress for the world to believe it's real. What matters is that it works for you, that it feels good, not just looks good. And here's something we forget in this world of online wellness: rest is productive. Stillness is sacred. Some days you won't be that girl. You'll be tired. You'll be messy. You'll be human. That doesn't make you less. That makes you real. Just let go of the idea that your value comes from being perfect every day. That your worth is based on how many habits you tick off, or how early you woke up, or how many books you've read this year. Start asking different questions. Am I being kind to myself today? Am I listening to my body? Am I growing in ways that no one sees? Those are the questions that matter. And when you do create a routine, create it around who you are, not who you think you're supposed to be. If you love movement, move in ways that make you happy. If you love writing, journal what it feels. Right, if you're better with structure, build a flow that keeps you focused. If you need freedom, leave space in your day to just be. Your version doesn't need to be minimalist or pink or soft-toned or filmed in natural light. It just needs to be you. Let me say this, in case no one has told you lately. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing because you don't fit into a 30-second video version of success. This pure glow comes from peace, from self-trust, from learning to be gentle with yourself, especially when you're not doing everything right. Healing isn't linear. Growth isn't always cute. Sometimes your biggest wins happen quietly when no one's watching. If you've been pressuring yourself to be that girl, maybe it's time to ask why. What are you really hoping she give you? Is it structure, peace, confidence, joy? Now ask yourself, how can I create those things in my way? You can still grow. You can still show up. But you don't have to perform your life like a routine. You can live it. You can feel it. You can let it be real. Maybe your version is softer. Maybe it's bolder. Maybe it's creative or cozy or completely unpredictable. It's okay. You don't need to wait for permission to be yourself. You just need to listen. You're allowed to evolve without losing your essence. You're allowed to rest without guilt. You're allowed to love routines and still let them change. You are enough not because of what you do, but because of who you are when everything else is quiet. So here's my gentle reminder. You don't need to become someone else to be valuable. You don't need a trending identity to be worth following. You don't need a perfect day to be proud of yourself. Your path is valid. Your pace is valid. Your peace matters more than any trend ever will. This resonated with you. Leave a comment and let me know you're choosing your own version. That's all you need to say. I'm choosing my version. If you're on this journey of gentle growth, real confidence, and deep self-respect, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe for more and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Thanks for spending this time with me. Be kind to yourself. Take breaks when you need them. And remember, you don't have to become that girl. You already are a girl. And that's more than enough.